of TNS 9. I'm Silverback Senpai, and I am joined here with
Truth.
All right, Truth. Let the people know who you are and where you're from.
I'm a Street Fighter player. Primarily came from the Killer Instinct scene, and I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan.
Nice. All right, so let us know, what is the worst fighting game mechanic?
I would probably have to say either have to be probably either Breakaway from MK11 or Instinct from Killer Instinct. Breakaway, in my honest opinion, shouldn't have never existed, at least in MK1 and MK11.
No.
Because it's pretty much a get out of jail free card, and with how the meter system works in MK11, they played the game a little bit too safe. So pretty much once you got your defensive meter, you could literally just get out of jail, and it was just had too much armor and all of that. So it was a bit annoying to try to play around it.
Yeah, I agree. After playing hours and hours of MK11, like I hated it because the fact that like they broke away from the whole like combo breaker thing back in MKX and MK9, and then they gave us this, like you could still get grabbed out of it.
Right.
So I'm just like, this is a terrible mechanic to have. And now in MK1, they brought back the breaker because we complained enough, but it's like now it's 3 bars instead of 2.
Right.
Like NetherRealm, what are y'all doing? But continue. And
then with Instinct, imagine V-Trigger, but 10 times worse.
Oh!
So Instinct, the way that it worked is that every character had their own unique way to build it on top of, pretty much as a comeback mechanic.
Right.
But the thing is, with how Instinct worked, is that it is 0 frame startup and fully invincible. And every character literally becomes super overpowered. Like, for instance, the way that, for instance, like with Jago from Killer Instinct, Jago had the double fireballs, and with his double fireball, if he hit you, it recovered his life. So, for instance, if he had full meter and he got you in a one chance break, he can literally recover up to 30 to 35% of his life.
Bruh, ain't no way.
And even with my main character, Orchid, she had the ability to summon Firecat, so I can do any type of like Rekka, forward dash. Cat comes out, you got the explosion comes out, you can't see the next move I'm going to do, so I can either do overhead, I can do low, or I can throw you. So it's pretty much any type of opportunity that can happen. Every character has some type of stupid way to deal with Instinct. So it can literally delete your health bar in a matter of seconds.
Bruh. Oh my goodness. Alright, next topic is, why does your character need a buff? It can be any character.
Honestly, I would have to go with at least with Street Fighter 6 Cammy, since I main her. The only things that I necessarily have like a bit of a gripe about is just more so is just a buffer dive kick, at least the hurt box of it, because you can pretty much get stuffed out of it in any type of way. I normally don't have an issue with it, but in some instances it could be some type of random interaction and I'll just get hit out of it, and it puts her in a juggle state, so you can technically convert off of it. And then, really, to be honest, forward heavy kick needs to get deleted. It is, in my honest opinion, outside of a combo finisher or extender, it is literally the worst button ever. It is 18 frame startup, minus 12 on block, and even if you drive rush it, they can do something out of it because there's too big of a gap to even like try to extend it, at least on block.
Damn. All right, next topic is, what is your FGC hot take?
So I have 2 of them. This is in regard, and they're both Street Fighter related.
Gotcha.
In my honest opinion, I think Chun-Li is the best character in the game in Street Fighter 6.
Okay.
I feel like the character doesn't have any weaknesses. She has amazing walk speed, amazing buttons, like god buttons. Probably one of the best whip punishers in the game. Can convert off of anything up to 35, maybe 40% in some instances with the very little use of drive gauge. And I feel like outside of maybe Dawson, which has always been like a legacy bad matchup for her since Street Fighter 2, I don't think that she really like struggles or loses to anybody else.
Right.
And with the other take, I know it's been a little bit of circulation that's been going on, at least in the realm of Twitter or X or whatever everybody wants to call it.
Yeah.
That Ryu might be better than Ken in this patch, and I kind of agree to it because once you eliminate Dragon Lash and Jinrai, Ken isn't better than Ryu. I think Ryu, for instance, when they gave him the buff to Hashogeki, the palm, his damage output has always been ridiculous. His neutral has always been good. He's always had a really good fireball. So it's just more so in terms of like playing him more at a high level. As long as you have like really decent reactions and can play a little bit more defensively, I think Ryu is better than Ken.
Okay.
Ken kind of has to overextend while Ryu really doesn't. And Donkey Kick is real stupid to deal with in neutral.
Okay. All right. And last but not least, where can people find you on social media?
On social media, the only one I really use for real is Twitter. You can find me at Truth Speaks with 2 underscores. And on Twitch, because I will be making a return to streaming, it will be at Truth Plays with 1 underscore.
Gotcha. All right, y'all. With that being said, this is Silverback Senpai signing out.